Jason Zimmerman joins us today to talk some Emory men's basketball. Coach, you're back home for a second straight weekend, a big weekend with first place implications. Definitely starting Friday night with WashU, followed by Sunday against Chicago.
Yeah, it should be a great contest Friday night against WashU. They've had our number the last couple of years, and they've had great teams, and they have a great team again this year. You said, first place implications. And our league's great. We have a great league. We have anybody can win any game. Everybody says that in any conference in the country. But if you look at our league and going on the road, at home, any team can win any night. And you look at our standings this year, and it shows that. And it's exciting to be part of that. It's exciting to be part of this league. And but as soon as you start thinking about that, you lose track of what we got to do on Friday night against Washington University, and we're looking forward to that challenge.
Earlier this year you went up, made that Midwest swing, lost twice. A couple of common denominators were out-rebounded in both games, and then you kind of had that first half, kind of got in a hole in the first half, and kind of had a scrap back, which was always tough on the road.
Yeah, we've had that, times throughout this year, the first 2 or 3 rounds, first 4 to 8 minutes of the game getting in a hole. I think at St. Louis, at WashU, it was more of the last 2 rounds of the first half. The last 8 minutes of the first half that hurt us, and we got in some foul trouble early. But I believe both games we got in foul trouble early and had to sit some guys on the bench for extended periods in the first half, and that hurts us. Just not having all our weapons ready and being available, that hurts you. But we didn't play great in a 4 or 8 minute stretch in both the first halves, and I thought we fought. Our team has done that all year. We've been able to fight. This past weekend we couldn't make a shot, and on Sunday and we gave ourselves a chance to win the game and didn't finish the game down the stretch. So I think that has been a rallying cry for our team. Like, hey man, we don't ever quit. We don't ever take a play off. And to get back into that game, and so we're excited about that challenge and continuing to do that.
Now, coming off this past weekend, a split, got off to a great start against Brandeis, very decisive win, 89-53, and then Sunday kind of an improbable, kind of one of those rare, kind of crazy endings, resulting in a setback against NYU.
Yeah, let's not have too many more of those endings. Like we talked about on Sunday, we had. We didn't shoot the ball great, and our teams in the past, if we don't shoot it great, we're in trouble, and we kept finding ways to get back into the game. I think we're down 69-60 going into the last 4 minutes, and we had the ball 9 seconds to go, our ball, with a chance to win the game, and we got to finish that off. We got to finish those last couple possessions off better. But like we said, we gave ourselves a chance to win that game. Now we got to go ahead and find a way to win it. And we learned those lessons. In the Brandeis game, we started off pretty well in the Brandeis game. It wasn't the 4 to the 8, so the 16 to 12 minute mark was the mark that we really played well in the second round of the first half of Brandeis. But again, finding different ways to win games this year has been kind of our MO, and we're looking forward to this weekend.
You talk about in those first meetings with WashU and Chicago, kind of getting into foul trouble and not having all your weapons. Since then, I think your bench has really stepped up its play. A couple of guys that have really performed well off the bench are Austin DeGoo and really your freshman point guard Whit Rapp.
Yeah, Austin has been playing better and better, and he's doing a lot of things for us. He's starting to finish plays better. His shooting percentage is going. It's gotten a lot better in the last 4, 5, 6 weeks as we go through the UAA play. But he's such a presence defensively for us, and we try to use him in that. He's been great as far as rebounding, defensively, just being a presence. And Whit has been phenomenal off the bench for us. We talked about his assist-to-turnover ratio is like 8 to 1 in the last 6 games, something to that. In that range, and he gives us a different pace. We play very fast anyway. When Whit comes in, we play a little bit faster, and that's just a different pace for Michael. Does some different things that Michael, and it's been a great. They've been a great combination at that spot, and Michael's phenomenal for us as a senior point guard, and Whit gives him that extra. When he's out of the game, we don't lose much at that spot.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks very much for your time. I'll let you get back to work, and we will catch up with you shortly.
Thanks, John.